Number 3, Patrice Dagenet, sorry. Number 5, Garrett Hickling. Number 9, Ian Chan. Number 11, Fabian Lavoie. Number 12, Cody Caldwell. Number 13, Byron Green. Number 14, Dave Wilsey. 15, Patrice Simard. And 33, Zachary Medell. Coaches, Patrick Cote and Kevin Orr. And those are your teams competing for the bronze medal. Good luck to both.
I don't see Incheon. We're just about to start the game here with the tip-off in 20 seconds. We just have the clock run out, and the referee will make the tip-off.
Microphone's gonna get away from me again. It's like I want to keep it far enough away they can't hear me, but apparently I have to put my mouth on it for the stadium here. So the height advantage looks like Morrison. But Lavoie with those long arms. Trevor Hirschfield with the first turnover of the game. Canada with the first score as well. 22 seconds tick off the clock. A little bit tougher to see red and black. The Canada team having red on their jerseys as well. I really like the black jerseys. Shot clock down to 10. GB having a lot of trouble. Semi knocked out by Medell. And Morrison gets the score. Lavoie to Medell. Score, Medell. Semi. 3 Canadians in front of him, but they're just kind of letting him go. Nobody's attacking. Gets it to Morrison. Got a little help. Got Kogan there, and he gets it to Buta. Hirschfield with the inbound. Medell has 2 picks. Lots of pressure. Semi running out of time. 12 seconds. 12-second violation, turnover.
No.
No, he called
timeout.
All right, timeout GB.
It was timeout GB.
Yeah, I saw it. He showed the 12 seconds. I should wait before I announce that then. One called timeout,
he made
one called
the
12.
timeout. You usually give the favor to the player. If they call the timeout just on the second, you will usually give them the benefits there.
So GB will inbound from the side. Buta will tie the game up with 6 minutes left. Score Buta. Hirschfield looking for Lavoie. Gets it to Medell, who comes underneath. Gets in trouble. Kogan had him. Semi helping out. Medell forced to call timeout. So, tie game. Both teams looking good. GB's defense looks really solid.
Look at your transition now.
In the key.
Transition
That's a design play.
Keep them all down.
Zach coming up top, making sure that Morrison can't get out. Lavoie and Valetsky there to help, but Buta left alone. Score number 10, Buta. 5:24 left in the first. The goal. Buta with the inbound. Running out of time. Gets it to Morrison. And Lavoie gets the foul. What's the technical term for that foul? I keep forgetting.
Illegal use of the hands.
Illegal use of the hands, thank you.
You never made that foul?
Yeah, but I
You're telling me?
I never called that. Illegal use of hands, number 11 for Canada.
Usually high pointers making the illegal use of the hands.
I just call it reaching or contact or I mean illegal use. I hear it all the time, but I just don't call it that. So. And then of course I put myself on the spot and my brain just goes fried.
Yeah.
I do that with people's names too. Like I know someone's name and I can't think of it, and the more I realize I can't think of it, the harder it is to remember.
Yeah.
So Lavoie inbounds to Hirschfield.
He was kind of forced to make the inbound because they had two defensive players by the penalty box.
Morrison for Great Britain.
And Russ Morrison from GB is in the penalty box, and I didn't see the foul.
It was illegal use of hands.
Illegal use of hands.
He got it. He tried to get a jump ball or a held ball. So Canada on the power play. Scores quickly. And Medell, the recipient. Semi trying to get rid of it. Buta waiting. Launches it to Morrison. 4 minutes 16 left in the first. We're watching what you're watching with about a 10-second delay. Canada going for a line change. Morrison gets it to Kogan, who can't handle it.
And kicked up by
Medell, the recipient. Dumps it off to LeBlanc. Lots of screaming on the Canadian sideline. LeBlanc almost takes it, but bounces right off his knee and into Medell's hands. Score Medell. Buta open again. Morrison gets reached by Zach, and he's right at that line. Semi not as involved in the offense yet.
No, he usually is. He makes a lot of scores for GB.
Unusual is right.
Yes.
Buta all by himself. Number 10, Buta. Three minutes and 8 seconds left in the first. Canada up 10-7. Hirschfield fouled as he crosses the line.
It was an illegal use of the hands once again, and they were awarded the penalty goal.
Of course, they call that a penalty goal because he'd have scored without that foul rather than put the guy in the box. Another turnover.
Yeah.
That was all of that.
If he had had a little more speed to the chair, it would have been a jump ball. He was on his way onto the ball.
Score Medell. Coach's timeout for Great Britain. 60-second timeout.
GB is taking a coach's timeout, and after the coach timeout, we will have substitution on
both
I
sides.
think both teams, yes.
So GB taking this timeout not only to change personnel, but because it's getting out of hand. They can't allow Canada to keep creating turnovers like this and expect to stay in the game. So both teams with 3 new players. Start looking at the list again.
Number 5 is Chris Ryan, and number 11, Alan Ash. Number 9,
Roberts.
Jim Roberts. On Canada team, there's number 5, Derek Hickling, and number 14.
That's
you know
Dave
that,
Wilsey.
Dave Wilsey. And I think number 15 is new on the court as well. Patrice Mar.
Yes. So Hickling gets the inbound, which is pretty typical with this line. Now feed it to Wilsey. Score, Wilsey. Ash fights around Hickling. And Wilson takes up the chase. He's throwing it to Ryan. Kogan puts a pick on, and Ryan will score. Score, Ryan. Hickling behind Hirschfield. Races past Ryan. Roberts makes a hit, but Hickling scores.
I think it's amazing to have these players that you've only watched on the live stream To have them here in Denmark and be able to watch the games like this.
Yeah, if you pay attention to the sport, some of these are household names. It's an interesting household, but... So Ryan calls timeout. Timeout, Great Britain. That'll be their second timeout. And Canada still has 3 timeouts left. Ryan will inbound to Ash. Nope. Looks like Roberts will get it. Ash looking for it across half. He's got Wilsey and Hickling all over him. They trade. Switch on defense. Roberts now with some help, 3-on-2, but Hickling comes in from behind and slows him down enough to let the defense get there. Shot clock down to 7:42 on the game clock. Alan Ash looking for Ryan.
And makes the score with 1 second to go.
36 seconds left on the clock.
So the shot clock will be turned off.
Equipment timeout. There's more spectators here for this game than the Denmark game, which is interesting to me.
Yes. I think someone just got here. I saw a group of people coming in. I don't know who they are, but...
I see a GB flag and a GB shirt.
Yeah, those guys, they are...
Hickling having trouble.
They're there for every single time GB is playing. They don't have any, they don't know people playing wheelchair rugby. Well, they do now, but before they started, they just once went to Olympics somewhere, stayed for Paralympics, watched the wheelchair rugby and thought that was an amazing sport. And now they go all over the world to watch wheelchair rugby just for the fun of it. So the son is doing table officiating. He did the final at the Paralympics.
Runs out of time, so we'll go into the end of the quarter. Canada up by 3. The end of the first quarter with a 2-minute break. So 31 seconds left in our break. Both teams basically waiting for the
They're ready to play?
They're ready to go, yeah. Canada with momentum they want to hang on to, and GB just getting position so that Canada can't get there before them. Wilsey usually inbounds when he's on the floor. Wilsey. Alan Ash to Roberts. Ash not really available. Goes to Kogan, who's able to get rid of it. Back to Ash. Garrett reaching in, but doesn't get it, and Ash crosses half court.
Very fast on the hands. Didn't even see that one coming.
Nice job by Ryan to protect. Garrett having trouble with the speed of Roberts, and he'll call timeout. Timeout, Canada.
Substitution. Come in, guys.
Both teams have 2 timeouts left. And Canada here with substitution. I think they are not all back to starting lineup, or no, one player is new.
There's a lot of fighting. And Beletsky avoids the cone and gets the score. Score, Miranda Beletsky. Rick Roberts gets hammered by Medell and ends up on the floor. But Paul Ryan scores. Score, Ryan.
Who's Whitey?
So GB gets the ball. Roberts. Dagenet. Got a hold of Roberts. And you got Medell swinging at ball there with Ash. Roberts coming back to help. Help me remember. Pronunciation. Alan Ash. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked down by Medell when he attempted to pass it to Ryan. 1 second left on the shot clock.
So either they have to set up a really good offense or they have to take a maybe timeout to get new 15 seconds.
Yeah, that would be a good call. They only have 1 timeout left.
Yeah.
So they're going to try and put it right into the goal. But that didn't work. They get the timeout?
They get the timeout, yes. The referee was expecting that call, so they will call it immediately.
So is that Great Britain's last timeout?
No, they have 1 left.
They have 1 left?
Yeah.
I didn't see her do her hand signals.
I think so. I think they have 1 left. I think 2 and 2 before.
Okay. So Ash will inbound again. This time he gets it all the way over to Ryan, who can't catch it. So Dagenet will inbound from the corner to Medell. Dagenet gets rid of Ash. Roberts on Medell. Zach turns the corner. Ash to Ryan. Wow, puts on a big hit. Four in the key. We know. On the defense.
Four in the key, and since GB player was not in a scoring position, the player goes 1 minute to the penalty box, and GB makes substitution all entire lineup.
Yep. 5:16 left in the second. Lavoie will serve the penalty. She was the last person into the key. Morrison to Buta, who's always open. He's very quick and very light. When they hit him, he goes flying.
Yeah. but then he can. It's easy for him to make the quick turn, so he can just move around and be all over the court.
So Morrison gets a hand in there, but Canada will retain the ball. 4 seconds have expired off the shot clock, but they get a new 12 to cross half. Dage gets it to Medell, who's off to the races. And Lavoie out of the box, serving the entire minute. For Medell.
Pressure the ball! Pressure that ball, Brandon. Come in. Go, Brandon. Go hard.
Semi uses his pick and sends it to Morrison. Stops Buta. Morrison now with the ball, working behind Semi. Canada dropping into the key. Buta squirts through. Medell comes back under. Dagenet. Buta. Pressured. Morrison comes in to help, but all he does is get in the way. Sounds like Medell has an equipment issue. Timeout right here.
That was the last timeout for GB.
Their final timeout. Thank you. Three minutes, 39 seconds left in the half. Canada up by 4. And that was a exchange error. Islam gives it back to Buta, who was still on the line. He never got inbounds.
Yeah.
So it's a turnover. Score, Dage. Morrison coming up court, stopped. Both Canadian high pointers, all their speed on the one man. Buta trying to get around the corner, and now Canada in the key. Beletsky trying to help out top. Semi now running the offense. Morrison's inside. Forces Dagenet to play both players. It'll be Medell going up the sidelines. Buta there to stop him. Morrison and Pico tied up. And Lavoie. Score Lavoie. Not sure what happened there. Morrison's crossed the line, but that's not their goal line, right? So
I think he maybe crossed the goal line before he received the ball.
that's not their goal. He was out of bounds. So apparently there's a substitution issue.
Yeah, GB, they called
GB
for the
may be
substitution.
getting a technical here.
They,
So we'll, I guess, wait to see. I think the referee is going to call a technical. So technical foul on Great Britain for an illegal substitution.
GB made the substitution without the referees calling. You have to put your cards on the table, be ready in the substitution area to be allowed the substitution, and then they will get a technical foul if they do not do that.
It's a coaching error.
Yes, it is a coaching error, but
Technically.
they think that they are allowed to stop because the game is stopped. But since they didn't make the call for the substitution before the game was stopped, then that's the reason for it.
So Kerr serves the penalty. Hicklin got his hands in there, but Morrison able to get it back. Shot clock down to 8. Semi trying to work it around the corner. Stopped and fumbled. He tried to give it to Kerr. Kerr wasn't looking for a pass. He was looking to block.
Red team takes a coach timeout.
Not sure why, but I always forget Byron Green. I always forget his name.
Byron Green from
Byron Green from Canada?
No.
I guess maybe just because I'm not familiar with him. I've seen him. I've played against him on his club team.
Yeah.
But I know all these other guys because I've followed around some international rugby. I know some of the GB guys. I know some of the Japanese. I know who they are. I don't know them personally. Just know their names. Stor, and actually, Canada had trading cards of the players when they went to the Paralympics, which was really cool. But if they had such a thing, I would collect them. Yeah. Semi drops it. Beletsky gets in there and is able to pick it up. What a great play. And she's already playing on defense. She knows Medell's going to score. some more subs. Roberts to Morrison. Green got a little piece. Semi across the line. Score Semi.
We have 53 seconds left. Second period. I mean.
Yep, down to 49. Liddell dribbles and loses it, but nobody there to help to steal it from him. So he'll score quickly, 40 seconds, 39 and a half once he crosses the line. 26-18 Canada. Morrison trying to fight his way around Green.
Also trying not to make his own player make a line violation because Jason Roberts had to come on court and he was very close to him, so he could have, if he had gone by, he would have made a line violation, yes.
So somehow Kerr is stuck with the ball, trying to get it out to Morrison. 15 seconds left on the game clock. 26-18 Canada, halftime looming, 6 seconds with 4.7 left on the clock. Poletsky misses the inbound. Semi tries to take it and score, but he runs out of time. So Canada, fortunately, doesn't pay the penalty for that turnover. And the possession arrow will be in the favor of GB. So we get ready to start the third quarter. 26-19. Great Britain will inbound. Canada leading 26-19. This is the third quarter. Liddell hitting Kerr hard. Semi alone. Canada now missing two key players. Mike Whitehead hasn't been here most of the weekend, and Ian Chan, who played well yesterday, wasn't here. Hopefully both of them are okay, but it certainly changes what lineups Canada can run.
Now it's a turnover.
Turnover to Lebois, picks it up, and now he has a flat, so he'll call equipment. 7:32 left in the third. I like how he calls equipment just kind of nonchalantly with one arm.
Yeah. If the referee hears the tire, if the referee hears the tire goes flat, then they know he will call it.
10 seconds later.
Poletsky has a problem with her wheel. She may be coming out. Oh, her strap is apparently tangled up in her wheel or rubbing. So they'll fix that up.
I think coach is waiting to see if you have to make a sub. If they're not able to fix it within the minute, they will have to sub.
Has to come off.
Now we have to sub because
Poletsky is now off. Green taking her place. Fortunately, they didn't hear her when she called for equipment, so they didn't attend to her soon enough to help her out.
Jason D. Jason D. Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard. Nice recovery, guys.
Morrison fighting, struggling. Semi barely picks that one up. Stuck to his picker for a second. He'll get in his dribble, try and beat Lavoie, who's not going to have that. Morrison, though, there to stop him. Hirschfield makes Semi come all the way around. Bedell's going to keep him outside, looking for an option. Morrison over the top. That was a hell of a pass. Lavoie's got pretty long arms. That had to be perfect. Because it's easy to overshoot that. But
Yes.
with somebody's hands in front, you can't throw it short.
No.
Roberts with an equipment issue, but he appears to be okay. Lavoie, no problem there. Morrison can't keep up with him. Gets rid of it. Semi just trying to get across half, knowing he can't beat Zach's speed. Man deep needs to dribble or get rid of it before he crosses that line, which he did. Very close. Morrison pushing through. Roberts sets a pick for him. And Kerr take that across the line. Score Kerr. Bedell fends off a swat from Semi. 5:55 left in the third. Canada up by 8. Morrison looking for a pass, not able to get it. Gets it to Semi at the line, who thinks about throwing it, but needs to protect it, hold on to his wheels instead. Otherwise, he was going to cross half and give the ball up, turn it over. Following Roberts. Pressure from Hirschfield and Green. Counting down the shot clock, 8 seconds. He's trying to go outside, he's in trouble. Doesn't have the timeout option. 40 seconds expired. That'll be a turnover.
Now we have substitution on the red team. Well, I don't know if they have substitution.
Yeah, they put in.
Oh, they did. I didn't see anyone being
Miles
ready in the
Pearson.
penalty box. Yes, sorry, not the penalty. The substitution area. You have to be ready in substitution area. You can't have your substitution.
We have a player in the U.S. whose nickname is Flea. And
Because
so,
he runs out of the...
No, he's a little guy, but he looks
because
kind of
he
like
has-
Miles, so Flea's already taken, so we call him the Tick. He's quick and he's kind of annoying. I mean,
Yeah.
not as a person, but as a player. I mean, that's his job. He's got a picker on the front of his kit, right?
Yeah.
So,
That's
consider it an affectionate nickname.
cool. Right?
Consider it an affectionate nickname. Morrison,
Probably means he's doing his job very
he
well.
is doing his job. That's right. I always describe the low pointers as their job being to be a pain in my ass.
12-second violation.
Canada will go back to the Wilsey, Hickling, Simard line and leave Hirschfield out there. Semi gets up on one wheel, looking for a spin call, but the referee's not giving him that.
Score Samard.
Semi on the sideline, he's not going to get around there. Hirschfield all over him. Hickling goes in and steals the pass.
Score Samard.
Morrison, give and go. Semi. Wilsey and Hickling on him. Hickling will take him. Wilsey coming to help. Puts the hit on. Semi dribbles as he's on one wheel. Wilsey coming after him. Hirschfield tries to get his picker in there, but unable to.
And 87.
Samard calls for the inbound. Hickling coming up court.
The lady talking is Karina, and I'm a referee from Denmark.
Thank you. There was a question out on the website. If you're not looking at there's a chat feed at the bottom of the video if you're not watching it on full screen, but it's down pretty far. Figured since they asked, I would let you answer.
Yeah, sure.
Semi. Oh! Hickling goes down hard. And since Canada didn't ever get possession of that ball, despite the touch, that will be retained by GB.
And they will have a reset on the 40.
Yes, because it wasn't their player that went over.
Exactly. But since the player was in the dangerous position, they have to stop the game. Safety of the players.
Substitution, red team.
After the fallen player, you are allowed to substitute. You're not after equipment, but you are when it's a fallen player.
So Canada sets up in the key. Roberts and Buta running the ball. Hogan and the other Roberts on the corners.
Score Roberts.
Hickling, a lot of pressure, finds Wilsey, and Hirschfield gets the pass from Wilsey in the back. And that'll be
12-second violation.
I feel like I should be saying more on that microphone, but I don't know what the heck to say.
Score Buta.
Hickling gets turned a little bit. Hirschfield picks it up. He's going to take it home by himself. And Jason Roberts will inbound.
Yeah, we just have a contact
Kogan looking
warning
for somebody.
here. I think it must have been a contact for black since red already has one. Which means if that was the second
Is that what
contact,
the cones indicate over
yes,
there?
it is.
That means they have a warning? I didn't realize that. I saw him moving it when you said that, so.
And you've been sitting here for how long?
Well, they're cones sitting in the corners of a table.
Yes,
I don't
of
know.
course. No, but it is for the players to know that if they have a contact warning, they should watch the contact so they don't make a second one to get the turnover or the penalty.
I've only played in one international tournament, and I was
Well,
so starstruck that I wasn't paying attention to the sidelines.
Not everyone is doing it. Depends on the tournament and the
It's nice because that
organization.
kind of reminds the players and the coaches. Buta gets it away. Jason Roberts traced by Hickling.
We also tried something with the timeouts to see if we can have the timeouts somewhere, because the coaches, they usually come to the table all the time asking how many timeouts, how many timeouts. So if somewhere on the clock that could be shown how many timeouts do you have.
There's a place on this clock.
Yes, but this is a basketball clock, and that is for fouls, and every foul they get deleted after every period, and you're not only allowed a certain amount of fouls during a game, and then it can't go up. And then if you had 3 fouls, you want to put 3 more on, and then third period you can't put any more on because there is no more fouls to give, so it won't allow. It won't allow for the
Illegal use of hands. Buta with the score.
for the zeros to be 4 instead. If you want to put 4
Because it goes the
timeouts
wrong
there.
direction.
Yeah. So, but I think they are developing, for the Europeans, they are developing a new clock that will be able to do this.
That doesn't work at the club level, unfortunately.
No,
Because you're pretty much using whatever clock is in the gym.
exactly. And this clock was not the best one, but we made it work. So.
Roberts gets it off just before he falls on his face. And Wilsey intercepts the errant pass, and because the direction of play changed,
You have to get
We'll
the
have a
player
quick timeout.
off the
The
ground.
player recovers.
He seems to be in a little bit of pain over there.
so Canada with the ball up by 11. Hickling he might have
he's ready.
both wheels off. No, okay.
That's just one.
Just holding on. Watching the replay of Roberts straightening his arms. He landed on an elbow, I think,
Yeah.
and then somehow ended up
I
face
think it
first.
hurt a little bit.
It usually hurts when you hit the floor. Wood is softer than concrete when you fall, and sometimes you can fall gracefully, but if you're spinning, it makes it a lot harder
Yeah.
to orient yourself, and you're just trying to make sure you don't crack your skull open.
Exactly.
Dajane to the vore. Medell held Roberts so that Dajane could get there. So 2-on-3, they feel like they got an advantage. Kogan. It's really not a fair matchup there. Medell holding him out of the play, getting ready to attack the give and go. Puts Roberts around. And the other Roberts with the ball.
Score Roberts.
Lavoie in trouble. Gets rid of it. Dajane down there pushing hard. Gets to the ball.
Score Dajane.
So Jason Roberts inbounds to Morrison, who starting off alone as Medell catch up to him. Dajane all over him. Poletsky as well. Kogan now with the ball, needs to get it out of his hands.
Legal use of the hands.
Illegal use of hands. That'll be on Lavoie.
And that will be 1 minute in the penalty box.
I'm surprised not to see anybody from GB up here on the live feed.
Yeah.
Considering I think they're in the same time zone, aren't they? Or
1 hour.
1 hour off?
1 hour.
It was like this game started at 7 in the morning at home.
So people have to get up early.
And that's for the people on the East Coast. 3 hours even earlier if you're on the West Coast. These guys who are from
So
British
it's still
Columbia.
during the nighttime. Wow.
It would have been 4 o'clock in the morning in British Columbia.
Our arrow, Zach. 8 seconds, Zach. Plenty of time to score. 8 seconds. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let it bounce.
So 8 seconds left on the game clock. Third quarter about to expire. Vore coming down hard. Gives it to Boletsky, who gets it across the line. One wheel up in the air. I'm surprised that they gave her that one. There's a GB fan. After 3, it's 41 Canada, 29 Great Britain. We fly home in the morning. I don't know what to expect weather-wise. For some reason, the weather this year in Michigan is completely bipolar. To quote a friend of mine. It's like it thinks it's winter, and then it thinks it's summer, and then it thinks it's winter.
Same here.
But it's spring. It's mostly been winter.
Same here.
Vidal gets a nice pass there.
Easter time, we still had snow here in Denmark.
Snow?
Yeah, snow at Easter.
I believe that. Do you get a lot of snow? Like large quantities, or is it?
Oh, sometimes. A couple of years ago, that we had this little island on home, which is just
Semi out of bounds. Vidal gets credit for that one.
just a little south of Sweden. They were snowed in. No one could leave their houses on the entire island because there was snow.
We have
up
an
to-
area of Michigan called the UP, the Upper Peninsula, and throughout the winter there are several feet of snow.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of like almost tunnels, you know, that snow is so high on both sides.
digging tunnels through the snow.
Dagenet with the score there.
Pico Dagenet.
But the weather in Denmark is not as extreme as it can be in the United States or
Well, it can't be with all the bicycles.
the weather.
I mean, how you ride a bicycle in the snow?
They
Very carefully.
take the snow away from the
Hogan score.
where we ride our bikes. They do that more than the roads
Yeah.
because it is a country where
There
people.
are a lot of bikes. Like
Yes.
rush hour traffic of bikes when we were in Copenhagen.
Well, I go
Oh,
13,
This is the pass.
14 kilometers to work on bike every day.
Wow.
I ride my bike for everything.
Well, everything's close together. The cities aren't quite as large.
No.
But I really enjoyed Copenhagen. And
glad.
actually, even Odense here is a cool town.
Yes. Hometown of H.C. Anderson.
I love seeing the bald spot on the top of my head on the live feed. I should have worn my hat. I brought my hat from Beijing.
You should have.
Hickling gets a hand in there, pops it out of Semi's lap. 29 still on the shot clock, 6:55 left in the game. GB running a play. Cody'd like to have that one back.
Mandeep Semi, the score.
Caldwell comes around. Roberts reaches in, but the pass to Wilsey. And they're club teammates, so they know each other pretty well. Actually, 3 of these players play on the same team. Wilsey, Hickling, and Caldwell. Pearson leading the charge. Roberts gets it across. Jim Roberts to semi. Hickling gets a hand in there and saves from the score. Yeah, I think Chelsea wants to move here, at least for the summer. She would love to ride her bike everywhere.
You just have a...
She wants to move everywhere.
Just have a summer house here.
Sometimes I feel like we should just sell everything and live as minimalist as possible and just go places and rent an apartment for as long as we want to.
That could be nice.
The weather was great at the Paralympics. Like, we went there with all this rain gear and it sprinkled one afternoon. We were there for like 10 days. And it had been an awfully rainy summer. When we got there, people were saying, we're really sorry, it's going to be awful. But it wasn't. Wilsey gets it. Thought that was going to be a 10-second call there on that inbound, but got there just in time. 6 minutes and 1 second left in the game. Islam looking set up for the give and go, which is exactly what Pearson's going to do. He's quick to Roberts, who's also quick. Semi.
Score maybe semi.
Cody Caldwell racing Pearson. Decides he can't get there, gives it to Hickling. Sets up in the corner.
Dave Wilson with the score.
And turnover here.
Hickling will benefit
I
from
think
that
it was
one.
a very bad position that Jim Roberts had. He was sitting just on the middle line, so if he would have received the ball, he had to pass it on as soon as he could. Otherwise, he could have made an over and back violation.
Pearson gets around the corner, beats Green. Wilsey's coming to hit him. Does. Pearson almost loses it on the dribble. Hickling there to knock it down and turns it over. Oh, he took one in the face.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Jim Roberts has served the penalty for GB. Cody Caldwell with the score.
Cody here.
Almost forced to do the inbound.
Oh, he actually made this trip. He wasn't supposed to be here. Travis Morale is here. Cody on the national team, but he wasn't going to be on this team, the travel team. But when Travis had a hospital stay, Cody got the opportunity. I'm sure he's excited about that. Semi coming around the corner. Islam does the job.
A turnover here for GB. And a penalty goal for illegal use of the hands.
Inbound by Caldwell to Hickling. I am multitasking way too much. Roberts thought he had it.
Timeout Canada.
And I think that will be Canada's last timeout.
Which two? Milo. Who's coming off?
Manny and Milo come off. So Ryan on Caldwell. And Hickling's got an issue. It looks like a tire. And that right knee always bouncing on him. My knees bounce like that. It makes it really difficult. Keep the ball in there and keep your momentum going. Equipment timeout for Canada. Lots of jockeying for position going on here at half court. Green trying to help out Caldwell, but Islam keeping him away. And Ryan doing his job. Wilsey breaks away. And Roberts, though, fast. Wilsey doesn't usually have to push that hard. He doesn't usually end up pushing that hard. Gets the spacing going. Okay. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. Josh Roberts.
Jim Roberts.
Sorry, Jim Roberts. Did I say Josh?
I think you did.
I say the wrong thing all the time. I don't know why they let me do this. So Caldwell, as they let me do it more, I'll get the more players.
3 minutes and 27 seconds is left of the game.
Ryan. Back to Ash. Alan Ash gets around the pick. Gets it across to Jim Roberts. Who's Hickling gets his hand on the ball, but
Billy will use his hands.
He was going for the jump ball.
Hickling will serve the penalty.
He got put in the penalty box for illegal use of hands. Did I hear you once call it the sin bin?
absolutely.
Yes. Thought so.
Often used term in hockey.
Oh, okay.
Garrett probably had 90% ball, but he also got hand.
No penalty, Cody.
It only takes 1%, right? Who scored that? Was that Ryan?
Probably was.
Caldwell needs to come back.
Oh,
And Wilsey has to call timeout.
Timeout, Canada.
Why can I hear it, but she can't?
You need a bench or anything?
3 minutes left.
And now Canada is out of timeouts.
Caldwell calls for the ball. Ash around the corner. He's got help from Roberts. And Islam is there as well. Hickling launches it. Wilsey underneath. Ash gets his arm in.
Illegal use of hands on Alan Ash.
Wilsey had the most of it there, so that's going to be on Ash. Hickling's got a pick from Green. Ash to Islam, give and go. Hickling makes him turn back. Wilsey comes to help. Hickling reaches because he was stopped dead. There was no way he was going to catch him. Wilsey puts Roberts out.
Leaving the court. That'll be a turnover.
Nice play by Wilsey.
Yeah.
To see that he wasn't going to get to the ball, so if he had a chance to cause a turnover there, which he did, it was really heads-up play. Hickling to Wilsey. Ash trying to stop him backwards. He does, but gets the pass away, and Hickling will score. Alan Ash to Roberts. Roberts beats Caldwell, but not Hickling. Now he got him. Ryan backing up, but Ash there to pick up the ball, and somebody's got a flat. Sounds like it's Hickling, but he can't. He could call.
It is Hickling. You can see his. You
can
see the wheel turning.
I know they can't stop it unless the play turns away from the goal. But Ryan there.
Chris Ryan in the squad.
How loud do I have to be? I can hear me. Can't you hear me?
I can hear you.
She's saying she can't hear it on the other side of the court. Are all the speakers pointed at us? Oh well.
No, that's up there.
I have too many jobs.
Multitasking.
You know what they say, when you do two things at one time, you do them both half-assed.
It's very close to the line.
Oh, I'm loud. So that turnover. GB working. Roberts gets around both Canada's high pointers. Ash spun by Wilsey. And that'll be a turnover. 51 seconds left in the game. Caldwell gets in there, and it's loose. Hickling and Islam fight for it.
Hickling wins. Now the shot clock is off. There's less than 40 seconds left. 26 seconds is left on the clock.
Yeah, 26.9. Ash works around his picks very nicely. Roberts keeping Hickling out of the play. Wilsey there to meet Ash.
Legal use of the hands.
For the penalty.
Illegal use of hands. Dave Wilson.
So GB will likely finish this game
40 to 55
with an easy score. 14.4 left on the clock. Fumble. Roberts to Ryan to Ash. 4 seconds left. Wilsey decides not to go for the long one. Caldwell inbounds to Wilsey. And that'll be our game. 55-40, Canada beats Great Britain. Canada are bronze medal winners. Next up, the gold medal game, which starts in 40 minutes. Congratulations to both teams. Great Britain, 4th place. Canada takes the bronze medal and wins 3rd place. Thank you to all you fans and officials and volunteers.